This is the tragic reality faced by more than 9 million adult South Africans who are functionally or completely illiterate. And most of our children seem to be heading down the same path. The Education Department's 2011 annual national assessment tested 6 million learners in grades 2 to 7. The average score for literacy in grade 3 was only 35%. In grade 6, it was 28%. An unacceptable result by any standard. Growthpoint Properties recognized the urgency to improve literacy levels and understood that achieving better literacy performance cannot be the responsibility of schools alone. In order to make a lasting difference, parents, communities, and the business world simply must be involved.
If we look at the education system in South Africa at the moment, we have so many challenges, and if we are able to at least focus ourselves on one element within that challenge, being literacy, we do feel that it will make a big impact.
We can't do everything, and therefore it's great if we are able to get business, big business, corporate business, that wish to support us, and particularly in aligning with our key strategies and priorities. That's exactly what's happening here.
Growthpoint rallied the support of their Western Cape portfolio of shopping centres, created a partnership with the Western Cape Education Department and launched Growsmart, an exciting and fun inter-school literacy competition reaching many thousands of learners in grades 4, 5 and 6 in the Western Cape region. With the full endorsement and enthusiastic support of the Western Cape Education Department, Growsmart was launched in 2010 and targeted those schools needing the most assistance and where learners faced tough socio-economic challenges.
When the children need to do projects or assignments, there are no libraries in the area here.
It's a big struggle really to just get a learning culture in the school.
The challenge was to stimulate a culture of learning, to inspire children to want to read and to motivate them to practice, to make it fun and informative with substantial rewards. With the guidance of the Education Department, Growthpoint created colourful, fun-to-read Growsmart newspapers, covering a range of different subjects in the curriculum. 3 editions of the newspaper were distributed to over 30,000 learners in grades 4, 5 and 6. The newspapers provided reading practice, dictionary work and learning across various subjects. The motivation for learners to read the newspaper from cover to cover was that the competition questions would be drawn from them.
The newspaper actually covers the whole spectrum of our curriculum. There's a bit of everything.
The newspaper is actually a very good educational thing for children, because now children that's not good in English can read more.
Growthpoint's portfolio of shopping centres reached out to their shopping communities by means of a major book collection drive, encouraging shoppers to support Growsmart by donating books for needy schools.
The Western Cape Education Department select the schools who participate in Growsmart. There are 120 schools who participated this year. The selection criteria is basically for schools who really need to benefit from a literacy program. Once we have all the schools, we then supply them with a starter copy of our Growsmart so that all the learners in grades 4, 5 and 6 can participate. What we're needing from that is for the school then to send us 3 learners to represent their school. Those 3 learners then go to our 3 rounds that we have. Obviously in the first round, all learners are participating, all their teams for 120 schools, and then in our second round it goes down to only 24 schools. Our final is then held on International Literacy Day, and that comprises of a semi-final and final.
Your second word is secret. Secret.
S-E-C-R-E-T, secret.
Earns your point. Now, tell us what that word means.
A secret is to keep something from another person.
Use that word in a sentence, please.
I told my friend my darkest secret.
All right, that's another point, Tanya. Come on. Is it a noun or a verb? Ice cream. Denomere.
Noun.
Noun earns you a point. Expensive. Expensive.
EXPENSIVE.
Well done, Meadow Ridge.
Well, I feel very much proud of her and I'm very excited myself.
Spelling was a bit edgy there, but yeah, I think they did brilliantly.
We have dictionaries used more often in the classrooms, and with the results, teachers became more enthusiastic to teach and learners became more objective about their own studies.
My learners and those grade 6 learners with whom I work are able to accurately describe things the way they have never done before. And it's absolutely amazing.
There's a marked improvement in their spelling, the way they can explain their words, the way they're working together as a team.
I wasn't actually very good at spelling, but now that I'm spelling, when we do spelling tests, then I get full marks also.
The prizes are a bonus. For them, it's about the bragging rights. It's about showing their ability. And if we can instill that kind of attitude around learning with youngsters, we're doing a magnificent thing here. That's nation building. That is making a meaningful difference. And that's what's great about this competition, really.
Growsmart has doubled its reach from 80 participating schools in its first year to 168 schools in its third year. And the prizes have increased in both number and value. Teachers and learners rise to the challenge, and the result of their hard work and preparation is evident. Not only in the learners' literacy performance, but also in their self-confidence. Each year, the nail-biting Growsmart Final is appropriately held on the United Nations International Literacy Day. The honor of making it to the final stage is the result of hours of dictionary work, reading practice and relentless preparation, combined with individual determination, courage and motivation. Squaring up against opposing teams while facing judges, cameras, peers, parents, teachers and a host of supporters is far from easy.
Today is our final round here at Growsmart. We're at Townhouse Hotel and we have got 6 schools participating, and I can feel the excitement behind me as everybody is coming in to join us for this round.
Specific. SPICIFIC. Specific.
Imagine what it would be like in the next century.
A group of musicians that plays various types of instruments together.
My father is suspicious about my sister coming home late in the
SATERLLITE.
CURIOUS. GIGANTIC.
PRIMITIVE.
The winners of Growsmart 2011 Beacon View Primary!
I'm very glad for our school, for our community. It can just be positive through the community. And for the learners, they deserve it.
I'm stunned, actually. But nevertheless, I knew that my learners could perform well in this competition.
Our teacher said that we are the school celebrities now.
In 2011, the winning school won 160,000 rands worth of improvements to their premises. And the 3 contestants each received 20,000 rand towards their education. The runners-up were rewarded for their performance too, and teachers were recognized for their contribution.
Like I put on our wish list, it's going to go for our library, the interactive whiteboards, and also a roof for the place of assembly, our quad.
We're looking at rolling it out on a national footprint. At this stage, it's limited to the Western Cape, but the success has been such that we will be investigating to look at it further afield.
Growsmart final has been everything I've hoped for and so much more. I can't even begin to explain to you the emotions that we've had here today, the thrill of the competition and everything that was experienced by the students who participated.
For me today, the performance of Delft Primary will stay with me for a very long time. These are young learners from a community that is beset with issues, gangsterism, drugs. They have a lot against them, and for them to make third place in this competition, I think clearly indicates the importance of this competition, and that they could burst into tears at only achieving third place means that they competed today to win. That speaks of self-esteem, that speaks of a belief in self, and I think if this competition is generating that kind of spirit in kids that come from a community like Delft, I just think we're doing a fantastic thing here. I really, really do.
A single goal worked for and achieved can change the course of an entire life. The gift of literacy reverberates further than we can imagine. And Growsmart continues to reach out to even more schools.
We won the Growsmart competition last night. Right? Can we ever agree? Down here.
A personal victory for each of these young people on the road to success. A commendable achievement for educators and schools. An indispensable contribution by the business sector. A decisive triumph in the quest to improve literacy among our youth. To add hope and to help ensure a smarter, brighter future for us all.